Hey everybody, it's Eric here, and today we're going to be doing a very interesting topic. But first, let me get into some other stuff. So, as you can see, the video started off and I didn't have to press the button. That's because I have a new stand tripod thing. I don't even think I can show you at the moment, but yeah. I have a tripod. Still working with how to really use it, to be completely honest, because this is the first time recording a video with it. But yeah, new tripod as well as a new microphone. So yeah, with the new microphone, that means that gameplay videos should be coming back. It's been like a long time since a gameplay video has happened, but that's mainly because my microphone has not been working. So I just got a new one. I thought, because I got a headset because I thought that would help out, because that headset had like a mic to it, but it didn't. So what can I say? But at least I got new headphones, and then new microphone that should help out with getting started with more gameplay videos, because we've been lacking on that, to be completely honest. But yeah, but other than that, let's get into the topic of the video, which is going to be Fire Emblem characters in Smash Bros. I recently just started off making this video because, a lot of people, because I was just watching some videos online on YouTube, and a lot of people were complaining about how many Smash Bros. Characters there are, which is reasonable because, there's 7 of them. I also have a list of points right here, which I'm going to be addressing throughout this video. So I'm just going to keep that right there for when I need to, when I forget. So yeah. So, as we know, there is Marth. There's Marth, Ike, Roy. Marth, Roy, Ike. I'm trying to listen to my own order that they came out with. Ike, Robin, Lucina, and now Calm. Oh, and Coin. 7 characters in Smash Bros. 3 of them, which are actually a clone of one character. Roy, Lucina, and Crom being a clone of Marth. Crom also being kind of a clone of Ike. But yeah, there's just a lot of characters in Smash Bros. And most of them, are having very similar moveset to Marth, which is kind of annoying. Roy, started out as a clone character, not one of the first clone characters, but I don't. Oh man, you almost fell off.
I know, I'm tired.
Yeah, I can see. You haven't even opened your eyes. Okay. But yeah. So yeah, it's just, we have the 7 characters in Fire Emblem, only 4 of them being unique characters. I mean, sure, Roy now is slightly different from Marth, where he's stubbier and has the whole flames thing, and Lucina is this carbon copy. Crom has a few differences, mainly because he's picking up some stuff from Ike and also picking up some stuff from Roy, which makes him slightly different, but still. I'm happy that Crom's in the game. I'm always happy for first of all, I should address that I want as many characters in Smash as it gets. I don't really want to remove characters from Smash Bros. Only really the third-party characters have a chance of getting removed because they're third-party. We can't guarantee that they're always going to be in the game. As you saw with Snake, he was in Brawl, he wasn't in 4, and now he's in Ultimate, which is a complete surprise. So yeah, and similar thing with Roy. Roy was in Melee, he wasn't in Brawl, but then he came back for Ultimate as DLC. But yeah, so to be completely honest, we can't do anything about this whole too many fireman characters in Smash problem in Ultimate, because there's 64 characters and they said that everyone is here, so all of the past characters are here, and the only thing they can do is add on characters. They're going to be add on characters to how many characters they already have, So if they're gonna add on more Fire Emblem characters, then we can't do anything about it. Not that I'll be complaining because I love Fire Emblem, but still, that is a lot of characters because Fire Emblem has the majority of characters. I forget which series comes in second place for majority characters. I think it's The Legend of Zelda with the three links, Sheik, Gandalf. Yeah, I think it's Zelda that comes with 6 characters, only one shy of the Fire Emblem characters. But then again, you don't see people complaining that we have too many links. We just see people complaining that we have too many Fire Emblem characters. But the thing that you have to realize is that Fire Emblem, it's mainly only popular. It's very popular in Japan. It's mainly popular in Japan. It didn't really get popular in America. I mean, we didn't get any of the games before 7. So we didn't actually get the game for Roy and anyone before that. We don't know it. We got the game with Roy's father, Eliwood, Hector, and Lyn. Those 3 lords. And then we got Sacred Stones, and then we got all the games from there on out. I think after Sacred Stones came Path of Radiance. I don't remember, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, we didn't get we only got from 7 to now, and Fire Emblem was about to die off if Awakening wasn't popular. So yeah, which I can see why they want to add more Fire Emblem characters, because Fire Emblem, even though it's a well-beloved series, is not the most popular title that Nintendo has, to be completely honest with you, mainly because of the whole mechanics of Fire Emblem. I'm not going to get into all of that, but yeah. As for what to, so we can't really do anything about removing characters in this game. We're going to really do it in the next Smash game, Smash 6. If we are even going to get that, I'm not sure if we will, but if we do, then I think I might have a solution for that. Again, this is just all my opinion, so take it as you will. It's not like I'm like, oh, this should happen. This is just a suggesting of what should happen. So, as for what to do with the next game, keep 3 characters: Marth, Ike, and Corin. Why Marth, Ike, and Corin? Why not the others? So Marth, of course, the first ever Fire Emblem Lord, the most recognizable Fire Emblem character being Marth. So keep him. Ike, because he's also one of the most beloved characters, because his games were the only GameCube games, I believe. Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, I think those were Path of Radiance was on the GameCube. I think it was the only GameCube Fire Emblem game. Radiant Dawn came out on the Wii, and it was they were the only actual console Fire Emblem games, not including the Famicom and all that stuff. Ever since after those, they were mainly just coming out on portable consoles and stuff like that. The next console Fire Emblem game being Three Houses. So yeah. So Ike is also different from the other Fire Emblem characters, not including Robin and Corin. Ike, is a heavyweight character, and his moves are different. And he doesn't have the dancing blade. He still has the counter, but he has different moves that makes him different. Different moves that makes him unique than the other Fire Emblem characters, like Roy, Lucina, and Chrom. As for Corin, he is also very different from every other Fire Emblem character, mainly because of his draconic heritage that he has. They have, because I have to say they with Corin, because male and female, so that they have. So Corin, they are a very unique character, being having different points and stabs and lunges and all that stuff. So, along with the Omega Yanto having a chainsaw, and they can literally turn into a dragon in the final Smash. So yeah, that's why I keep Coin. And also maybe Robin. I'm not sure about Robin. I want to keep Robin in the game, maybe because they have a very unique mechanic with their tomes and the 11 sword, because the fireman. Well, people who don't know, the fireman games have durability on the weapon, so you can only use a certain tome, you can only use a certain weapon so many times before it breaks. So that reflects in Robin, because they can only use their tome so many times before the tomes breaks and then it needs to be charged to get a new one, and they can only use the 11 sword, which is a smash attack, so much because it also has a limitation to it. The only thing they can use a lot is the bronze sword, because the bronze sword, all bronze weapons have the highest durability out of the weapons, because they're a weak weapon that you can use a lot. Just keep Morph, Ike, and Corin. And then I'm going to be talking about Echo Fighters for a bit. I'm not sure. We don't really need Echo Fighters for them, because we don't really need an Echo Fighter for every single character. I know those videos going around that people saying possible Echo Fighters for all of the characters in Smash Brothers, but we don't need Echo Fighters for everyone, to be completely honest with you. That'll just be too many characters. That would be basically mean say that half of the roster is just a bunch of clone characters, and that will reflect poorly on a game, because it say that because people will probably say that they can't get any unique ideas to make all of those Echo Fighters actually their own unique character. I'm going to be talking about possible Echo Fighters for them. I'm not sure about possible Echo Fighter for Morph, since we already had Lucina and Chrom and Roy. Probably only bring back one of them. I would say Chrom. Maybe Roy. I don't really want Lucina in the game. I mean, I've been wanting Chrom in the game. I've been wanting Chrom over Lucina the whole time. Mainly because Lucina never really interests me too much as a character. Sure, she's a cute waifu and has an interesting backstory, because I played Awakening. I know her backstory. I just prefer Chrom, because I really like Chrom. As for an Echo Fighter for Ike, that would be the Black Knight, because the Black Knight is the antithesis to Ike. He's one of Ike's major rivals. Plus, the Black Knight has the opposite to Ike's sword, the Ragnar, the Anodite. I believe it's called the Alondite. I know. Alondite. That's how it's spelled out. I think it's Alondite. I'm going to call it the Alondite. But yeah. So, possibly, he could be like, add a villain to it, as well as have the characters who's like similar to Ike, but slightly different, since Black Knight probably won't be flipping up into the air and smashing down with an ether, since I don't even know if the Black Knight can do an ether or not. And then for Corin, possible Echo Fire for Corin, and the only Echo Fire you can really get for Corin is their kid Kana, who is also can be both male and female, and is also part dragon. For Kana, the only differences you need to make for Kana is just have more dragon attacks for Corin, to switch out for some Corin moves, because Kana really likes to fight with, become a dragon more than swords. They prefer sure, they can wield the Yato. I'm not sure if that's canon or not for the Arrows of Fate, but they will, they'll be the successor. They are the successor to Corin, and will eventually wield the Yato, the whatever Yato it should be, or whatever Yato they will wield. It'll probably just be the Omega Yato, or maybe not. It could just be the base Yato that they use to make it different from Corin. Just add more dragon attacks, since Kana loves being a dragon. The little bean, Kana's adorable, can't you see? So if we do add those Echo Fighters, then in total the characters are going to be 5. Morph, Ike, Black Knight, Echo Fighter, Corin, Kana, Echo Fighter. But, we don't really need them, so let's just go on to the next thing, to possible additions. Now this is the tricky thing too, because people don't really want to add new fighting characters, but, it's always nice to, if you're going to remove some characters, it's always nice to replace them with different characters. I mean, it could be a character from another series, but I'm just really talking about fireman characters that we could possibly add to make the fireman characters different, because all the Fire Emblem characters wield a sword. All the main lords that we've seen so far wield a sword. The only ones who use it different are Ike being a heavyweight, using more brute force than quick attacks. Coin, who's also used part dragon stuff, and Robin, who uses tomes because they're a spell sword, the tactician. So I made a list, just some very small list of characters, possible additions. First of all is Hector, another heavyweight character, a lord, a very popular lord. Plus, in the game, he's actually he's the best lord to have. The only thing that sucks about him is that he takes too long to promote. So yeah, Hector. Plus, he wields the axe, the Armidas. I think that's what it's called, the Armidas. He wields the Armidas, which is a badass axe. Plus, Hector's a super cool character, and we can see the Hector helicopter, which is what people call his. Because in the GBA games, the critical animations were slightly unique. So in his critical animations, he spun the axe in the air. He's just like held up his hand and did a little helicopter. So that can be his recovery move. As for another addition, I would say Ephraim. I'm not sure if I'm actually pronouncing that right. And he's one of the lords of Sacred Stone. The only other lord being Erica. He's the twin brother of Erica, and he fights with a spear. So we can have a axe fighter and a spear fighter. You don't need to have the old weapon triangle to Smash Bros. Because then they'll just fuck over Hector, because he'll be the only axe guy, the only one who'll be able to defeat Ephraim. But yeah, Ephraim, he fights with a spear. He's a super cool character from Sacred Stones. And plus, for like a thing that I just thought for, because he does get a mount when he promotes, but I'm not sure if you can actually have him riding his horse along the battlefield. So just like save that for his final smash and stuff like that. And also for another addition that I can possibly think of is one of the three lords of the new game, Three Houses, which is coming out in spring of 2019. They'll probably be added on as DLC since Smash is coming out this winter. So at the end of the year. So I'm not sure, because they've done this before in other Smash Bros. Roy came out in Melee before he actually came out in his own game. I forget the name. I forget the subtext to his name. To his game, but whatever. But yeah, he came out in Melee before his game, and the same thing with Coin. Coin came out as DLC before Fates even came out. I think Fates were on. Oh my god! No, that was gross. I think Fates already came out in Japan, because I know Fates came out in Japan before it came out in the West, which was annoying. But yeah. So yeah, they could do the same with one of the three characters. I don't remember the characters off the top of my head, but I'll put a picture of them up. One of the three different lords. One of them is an archer, which could be pretty cool. And the blonde guy, he fights with a spear, as well as the girl, I forget her exact name, but she fights with axe, but also sword. So that could be a unique character that they make there, where she fights with both sword and axe, which could be pretty neat. We haven't seen much, since we've only seen one trailer for Three Houses, so we only know that that yellow dude right here, pretty boy, we only seen him use a bow. We don't know if he's like the girl, if he can use another weapon as well. Same thing with blue boy right here. We only seen him use spear, a lance. We don't know if he actually can fight with a different weapon. As far as the only other character that you can add on there is the possible Avatar. I'm pretty sure he is going to be Avatar. No, I remember his name, Bayeth. We could possibly have him in the game, because he's the Avatar. Or people are speculating he's the Avatar. I'm pretty sure he is going to be the Avatar. Because people are calling him, or try to call them they, because boy, girl. Because if it is the Avatar, then they can be whatever gender they want. So yeah. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Great. Great. Crap. Well, I was gonna say we haven't seen a lot of Bayeth. Bayeth has only been seen using a sword. We don't know if Bayeth can use magic, and also we have other Avatar characters as well, so it could be like a suit of costumes to choose Bayeth as a male and Bayeth as a female, because we've had Robin do the same thing and Corrin do the same thing. The other possible additions that you could possibly add are in the game, because I just thought that you can possibly make an Echo Fighter of Marth instead of having Crom, Roy, and Lucina. But then again, that mean that one character has like 4 clones of him, so I'm not sure. You could probably try and make his own unique character, because fights with, in the game he promotes and eventually gets a bow, which would be pretty nice. Plus his falchion, because he does have a falchion. He has a sacred mark on his left hand. He fights with his left hand. He's left-handed, which is pretty cool. He has a sacred mark and the mark of Duma, and he can make his, he can use the Senin scale, which is a unique ability. He can probably it most likely be his finest match, the Senin cell, where he puts divine energy into his falchion and makes it like giant and it smashes it down. They could possibly use some parts of the Senin scale ability in his other moves, to make them longer reach and stuff like that. That could be possible for the game. I just closed the door because I forgot I left the door open. Maybe Soraka. I'm not really sure about Soraka. I mean, sure, Soraka's popular and all, but we can't just add characters because they're popular. Because Soraka, she's gonna be similar to Robin because she fights with magic and sword. People just want Soraka in the game because she's popular. I want in the game because there was no pitfalls to his character. Soraka had a problem in the final, near like halfway through Echoes. She had a problem with her character where she was just not. She was making some decisions, even though she had a good reason for those decisions. She was just making some pretty dumb decisions in the game, while was making, the good decisions. He was sticking to his character. He's a very good boy. Is a very good boy, to be completely honest. Oh man, Arm's great. And then I was also, this popped in my head right before I started the video about possible villains that you could probably add to the game. I only really thought of 2. That'd be an Emperor Rudolph from Echoes, which is the villain to. I say you can only add Rudolph into the game if you add into the game. Celica has no connections to Rudolph. Is the son of Rudolph. His middle name is actually He actually he mainly uses his middle name because he doesn't actually know his first name. I forget his first name, but his last name is Rudolph, which is the last name of Emperor Rudolph. I forget the first name of Rudolph, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, father-son dynamic. He was the villain before, the main villain. Rudolph wasn't really that much of a villain, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, Rudolph, he can be a heavy character with shield and spear, lance, and he can also possibly be mounted on a horse, because in the game he was a golden knight. Yeah, he was a golden knight in the game, so he rode on a horse, so he could possibly be on a horse. The other villain I think his name is Azeroth. I don't remember him, but because I haven't played Path of Radiance, but I know he's the main villain in Path of Radiance, from the what were they named? The guys who didn't like the Lagus. The guys who, the Lagu races guys. He was the Mad King of them and Ike's first major villain. Plus he rides on a dragon, has that freaking long sword, so he could possibly I'm not sure if he'll be able to come on his mount. They could possibly make that a different boss fight in him actually riding his dragon, because the dragon is huge. And we barely got Ridley, and the major complaints that they had with Ridley is that he was going to be too big for the game. So probably just have Azeroth on his feet, and maybe for his final smash actually bring in his dragon and do cool stuff with that. But yeah, we don't really need to add every single one of these characters. These are just possible characters you can probably add to replace some of the other characters they took out, I would really only say add 2, Ephraim and Hector. So then we have 5 total characters. The other characters we don't really need, they're just suggestions saying, hey, these are also other characters that they could possibly throw in the game. I should also talk about this, about Lyn. Because a lot of people want Lyn to be a playable fighter, but I don't. She shouldn't be a playable fighter. The reason there is because she's only popular in America. The whole tutorial thing that you played in the American version of Fire Emblem doesn't happen in Japan. Lyn was only created for the Americans. Well, the tutorial part was only created for the Americans because Japan thinks we're stupid, which we are, and won't understand how to play Fire Emblem games because they strained away. Because a lot of Americans back, I'm pretty sure then and now, aren't really a big fan of strategy games. And this is a strategy games where heavy consequences, like if you make the wrong move, you lose the character forever. So yeah, Lyn is also the weakest of all the lords. She's the worst lord. I mean, the only good lord in that game is Hector. Eliwood isn't even that good of a lord but Eliwood has a good promotion. He gets a mount, which makes him better. Lyn, on the other hand, gets a bow and gets worse. Lyn is just... Sure, Lyn's popular, and she's cute and all, but doesn't deserve to be a Smash character, to be completely honest with you. She's just not all too great. Plus, you can't really get that many unique moves out of her, since she's all about the quick draw and hitting and finishing people in one hit, other than hitting them with multiple attacks. Because Lyn's frail and tries to kill people as fast as she can before they can kill them. And that's why her assist trophy is just the quick draw slash, just like boom, in there and out. That's how Lyn works. So yeah, unpopular opinion that I'm pretty sure if anyone actually sees this, they'll dislike it. All of those Lyn fans out there, but I'm just stating she's the worst Fire Emblem lord. Other Fire Emblem people can agree with me there, that she's the worst she's the worst FE7 lord, and Hector will be a much more unique character than Lyn, because Hector's actually the best lord and has a very cool, unique character to him. And then you can possibly add an alternative costume, him being old bearded Hector, which is just so badass. So yeah. This video went on longer than I expected, to be completely honest. I thought that I was gonna finish it out in like 20 or so minutes, but it went on longer than that, man, because, I'm a complete idiot and I ramble on and stuff. So, yeah, that's the whole Fire Emblem characters in Smash thing. To recap, we can't do anything about it. We can't do anything about those characters in Ultimate. But for the next match game, if there will be one, keep 3 characters, Ike, Morph, Coin, maybe add Hector and Ephraim. Well, add Hector and Ephraim, because, Spear Fighter and Axe Fighter. So then you only have a total of 5 characters, and, so yeah. That's it. That's all I have to say. Just putting my opinions out there on the whole scam on YouTube. Just talking about the Fire Emblem issue with Smash Brothers. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and if you actually sat through it all. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.